everybody. My name's Danielle.
And I'm Brent.
And we are going to just chit-chat with you guys for about 9 to 11 minutes about this really awesome thing. So take it away.
Exactly. Now to begin, I want you all to close your eyes for me. Now imagine it's a day like today. It's cold, the snowflakes are flying, the snow's beginning to pile up on your windshield. You had to scrape it off this morning before you got to school.
Your nose is running and it's red and you have salt spots all the way up your pants from walking in slush and the crappy sidewalks aren't shoveled. It's just a terrible, terrible day in Rochester, New York.
Now imagine you've left Rochester. It's 3,000 miles away, directly north of you, and you find yourself sitting on a beach in Nassau, Bahamas, with a pina colada sitting in your hand as you sway in a hammock and the ocean breeze blows across your bathing suit because you've replaced your snow boots with flip-flops. All right, now open up your eyes for me, and that's exactly what we're going to talk to you about today. This is what we got.
It is an all-inclusive 7-day cruise to the Bahamas on the Carnival Pride. It is, like I said, all-inclusive, and he's going to tell you a little bit about Carnival.
So, a little bit about Carnival's history is they are one of the largest cruise lines in the industry.
A Carnival cruise isn't just a vacation. It's an experience you take with you, even after it's over. It's the stories you share, the photos you frame, the memories you relive with the people who matter most. Since 1972, millions of moments have been made with us. And every one of those experiences makes us who we are. Families reconnect, friendships are formed, people come together to build memories that they'll keep forever. What will yours be?
Okay, so what makes this cruise different than the rest? Instead of just offering an inclusive cruise like you pay normally, the listed price for a cruise like this is $489, okay? They are offering a recent discount. The discounted price was $409, and we're giving it to Brockport students only for $300 for the entire 7-day cruise, okay? This includes transportation to where the boat departs from, which is Baltimore, Maryland, the room, board, meals, and 3 awesome filled days we have planned at each port throughout the cruise, okay?
So this is your one-stop shop, $300 and you're set for the whole week.
Okay, this is taking place in our spring break, March, when the weather is like this. You look outside and it's snowing and it's crappy, and you get to go to the Bahamas and spend 7 days on a cruise ship being tan and, like he said, drinking pina coladas. Who doesn't want that? Okay, we're taking a Greyhound bus to Baltimore, Maryland. That's where the cruise goes to Orlando and then to the Bahamas after that. The first 50 people to sign up, you get a free Brockport beach towel to use on the cruise. That's awesome, okay? And it's 100 people minimum. So it's a pretty competitive trip to get on. $300 for a 7-day cruise. Who does not want that?
Exactly. Now, before we get into our first port of call, which is Port Canaveral or Orlando, Florida, I want to ask how many of you guys have actually been on a cruise before? Yeah. So what was your experience? Just a couple of you guys. Awesome. You loved it?
Yeah.
Really fun. A lot of fun?
I was too young.
Too young? It's all right.
Brittany?
Yeah.
Seasickness.
Seasickness. It's okay. They got good medication for that.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so just a couple of things we're going to be doing at each port. The first port is Port Canaveral, which is Orlando, Florida. We are doing an awesome day in Orlando. We're going to do a day at the park itself. So you guys get a full day, paid for, free, in the park. And who doesn't love like a day in a park with roller coasters? And if you don't love roller coasters, you like water rides, I'm sure. And if not, you're in Florida in March, so it's like a perfect temperature, and you're with your friends, and you're on vacation. And to wrap it up, there's going to be dinner provided at the park afterwards, and that is part of your $300. The next stop, Nassau, the Bahamas. Obviously, just look at the pictures. It's beautiful, and maybe some people have been there. Have you ever been there? You're nodding your head.
Yes.
Okay, how was it?
It's amazing. I go every year.
Okay.
It's like the best place to go.
Okay, that's fantastic to hear.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing a glass bottom boat tour. You're gonna be standing on the water, just like that.
And it is incredible. I've actually done this before. They sent us as part of our tour guide company. And on this adventure, you get to go over the coral reefs that surround the Bahamas, and you get to see as the stingrays and all of the other creatures of the ocean pass below your feet while you stay dry. But if you want to, you can hop in the water and get more up close. Yeah.
Is that safe? See, I'm concerned that since I don't know how to swim, the glass will break, drown.
So what they use is a 3-inch acrylic base for the bottom of the boat. So it is completely safe for all individuals. And if you're thinking about is it safe to get in the water, salt water, sharks, jaws, we all saw that whole thing. You're good. In the area, it is monitored by the crew on the vessel, so they have a good bird's eye view of oncoming predators because the water is still relatively shallow. You also are provided with flotation devices as well as snorkeling gear, so fins and the mask and the actual snorkel.
And after the glass bottom boat tour, you're going to be taking a tour of the city itself. In the city, there's tons of opportunities for shopping. There's entertainment all over the place, and there's a ton of different sporting activities on land and water sports as well that you're free to take part in, which is amazing. The last port that we're stopping at is Freeport. Okay, this is obviously just as beautiful. Here is our tour from last year that went. They had a really amazing time. Everybody that went probably will sign up again this year. So really, you guys better get on this because it's very competitive to get on. Okay. And here in Freeport, there's tons of opportunity for entertainment. One of the things, though, that we are offering for you guys is a day of snorkeling and swimming with the dolphins in Freeport. That's an experience in itself. I did it last year when I supervised the tour that went. Brent and I went, and it was a really great time. Never have I had the opportunity to do something like that, and the water is crystal clear. It's gorgeous, and I learned to snorkel, so it was really awesome.
And one of the best parts about this whole trip is that you are doing it with all of your friends. So all of us get to go together. It's not like you're just going by yourself and snorkeling with a group of random strangers. You're making these memories, as they mentioned in the video, that'll last a lifetime with all of your closest friends that you've grown to know over the years that you've spent here at Brockport. And now, while Danielle has mentioned some 3 amazing days that we're going to be spending onshore in our ports of call, we cannot neglect the fact that we are going to be staying at our home away from home for the other 4 days of the cruise. So inside your luxurious stateroom, which is shown here in this picture, you're going to receive around-the-clock care from our beautiful guests and custodials on the board the vessel. They will take care of all of your laundry needs, so no laundry for a week. That's awesome. They're going to make your beds for you 3 times a day. And when you return to your stateroom after dinner or the evening shows, you will find a folded towel animal waiting for you. Have any of you guys seen the folded animals before? What did you see? What was in your room?
Elephant hanging, or a monkey hanging from the ceiling.
Gotta love the monkeys. Yeah?
A bunny rabbit?
Bunny rabbits? Yeah?
Swan.
Swans? Awesome. And just a side tip, if you leave out your sunglasses, they will incorporate them into the towel animals. So make sure you do that. Now for the other 4 days that you're on the vessel, they're going to be as fun, if not maybe more so, than the days that you spend at port. So what you can do on board, and I just highlighted a few of the activities on board the Carnival Pride, we have bingo. People think bingo's for old people. I will let you know, it is not.
No.
Not on board a Carnival cruise. Bingo is one of the most fun, energetic activities you can do on board a vessel, and indeed the last bingo session of the cruise, you can actually win another cruise for free. $20 entry, you can win a free cruise. That's a pretty good investment. We also have live karaoke every night and multiple pool and decks parties throughout the duration of the entire cruise, so it is going to be one big ongoing celebration of everything that you've done and achieved here at Brockport. And lastly, the endless food, because let's be honest, who doesn't love food? So starting with our signature dining. On board we have multiple restaurants around the vessel that you can go to for small intimate dinners or large banquet dinners in our grand ballrooms. Also, we have our coffee bars. Some of us like to eat at 3 a.m. We're used to staying up late to studying. Maybe we traditionally visit tracks for a late night snack. On board the vessel we have the coffee bar open 24 hours a day, and you can go down there and get a wide variety of food from grilled paninis all the way to lemon poppy seed muffins, which are my favorite. But if you're feeling a little bit lazy, like some of us do occasionally, you have 24-hour room service. They will bring all of that food to your room 24 hours a day with a push of a button. So it doesn't get much more convenient than that.
For $300 for a week.
Exactly. So for the $300 for 1 week of your time with all of your closest friends, aboard in a beautiful ship traveling down to the Bahamas and Florida, you can have the adventure of a lifetime.
It's great. It's a great experience. I've watched so many students enjoy themselves, and especially at the end of your college career. A bunch of seniors went on it last year, and it's just an amazing way to end your last 4 years at school, being free, being independent before getting into the workforce, and really having to crunch down, you know what I mean? It's just a relaxing week in a beautiful tropical island. It's just, nothing's better than that.
So make sure you go online, register now, deposits are due in 3 weeks, and make sure you don't miss the boat. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.